Peace be with you. Dear friends, welcome to Living Flame podcast website and Facebook group. Gospel reflections for Friday in the seventh week of Easter. Gospel taken from John chapter 21, verses 15 to 19. Jesus appears to his disciples at the Sea of Tiberias, and after they finished breakfast, probably it was a wonderful experience for the disciples to have breakfast with Jesus. And more than that, Jesus himself prepared breakfast for his disciples. That's a fantastic, great experience for the disciples after the resurrection of the Lord. Awe-inspiring appearance of Jesus, and then his personal touch with them, serving breakfast, and then Jesus asks Simon Peter, who denied Jesus 3 times. Probably he was even experiencing that sadness in his heart. He was reluctant, probably, to ask any questions. But then here Jesus asks a question to Simon Peter. Peter, son of John, do you love me more than these? Peter answers, yes, Lord, I love you. And Jesus replied, take care of my sheep. And this happens 3 times. At the 3rd time, when Jesus asked, Peter, son of John, do you love me? And Peter really felt hurt. As he had hurt Jesus, probably this was a deep experience of hurt in his heart. And Peter says, Lord, you know everything, and I love you. And Jesus replies, take care of my sheep. Dear friends, this is a wonderful moment for us to reflect why Jesus asked Peter 3 times, do you love me more than this? All of us are invited to love Jesus. And this is a kind of reflection that should go deeper into our hearts. What is our relationship with Jesus? When we think of loving someone and exclusively loving someone, we always feel like giving our whole heart and mind and our will. But then when it concerns God, it should be above everything. That's why in the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 6, verse 5 onwards, we hear God's command, love your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind and strength. So that must be wholehearted love for God. And that is here very clearly reflected in Jesus' questioning of Peter. Peter is supposed to be the rock on which he would build the church. He was given the keys of God's kingdom. And Peter should be the person who would teach people to love Jesus above all else. And that's why this is a tremendous moment for us to reflect. How is our relationship with Jesus? Is it superficial? Sometimes we could be superficial because we are just satisfied reciting certain prayers and fulfilling certain obligations. But real love goes beyond all that. It is total surrender, total self-giving. And that is what Jesus requires from Peter. And then Jesus replies, take care of my sheep, tend my sheep, take care of my sheep. This is a call to be good shepherd. When we truly love Jesus, we will be good shepherds. Then we know exactly to act like Jesus, serve like Jesus, love like Jesus. All of us are called to become good shepherds in one way or the other. Whether we are priests or parents or leaders or people who work in the society, we are entrusted with certain tasks to fulfill. And ultimately this task is not just to work, but to tend the flock, to take care of the sheep. Dear friends, this gospel passage must help us to understand our responsibility as good shepherds. Good shepherds who can gather the flock together, bring unity, peace, harmony, and bring happiness and joy in the community. And that was the task entrusted with Peter. And that's why Peter became the rock on which Jesus built his church. God bless you.